Every year, men up and down the country grow a moustache for Movember in the hope of raising awareness of men's health issues such as prostate and testicular cancer, as well as male suicide.
But this year, for Chris Hughes, growing that moustache is more important than ever after his own brother was diagnosed with testicular cancer earlier this year. And welcome to you. It's lovely to see you.
Good to be back.
Well, we should. I know we've spoken about your brother and what happened on this show in the past, but I think it's one of those stories you can never say too much because you never know who's hearing it for the very first time. And you came on here to do a live testicular examination, didn't you?
I did indeed.
Not knowing, I mean, you know that that's going to have far reach and it's going to help save people, but not realising it was going to help save somebody in your own home.
No, that was a remarkable thing. I think, for me, I didn't realise the reach would be so strong. I think the Facebook video surpassed 37 million views, which was unbelievable in terms of awareness raised. But, yeah, you never expect to help somebody so close to you. And for me, of course, it was my brother Ben. He checked, you know, saw the aftermath of me having the live testicular examination. He texted me saying he was proud. And then he checked himself, came into my bedroom at about 3 o'clock in the morning, the following morning. And I was obviously fast asleep. So I was like, Ben, come on, it's 3 in the morning. Just let me rest and I'll check it in the morning. And, yeah, he found a lump and then went to the doctors, which me and Mum recommended. And from there, I mean, everything took its toll, really.
And how is he now?
He's good. He's good, yeah. He found it was quite a sizable lump, so the cancer was quite big. And
about 9 millimetres.
Yeah, 9 millimetres. But he's on the mend. Like, he's got a prosthetic in now, so he's got 2 testicles, one fake, one on his left side, which he's very happy with. But no, bless him. No, he's on the mend, which is good. And he's always very positive. Like, he's got a good mental health. Like, he doesn't suffer too much, so that's good for him.
So but it's what it proves, and it, you know, it's never an easy thing to do live on the telly, something like that. I mean, I know that you're very carefree and you're not that fussed about it, but many men are.
Yeah.
So that was very brave. But how incredible! In actual fact, you saved your brother's life.
I know. Do you know what? When it first everything started happening, I was a bit overwhelmed, and I was like, why is this such a story? Because I couldn't see it from everyone else's point of view. I just thought, OK, well, my brother's got himself checked out off the back of it, and he's obviously he'd been diagnosed with testicular cancer. But for me, I couldn't see that it was such a crazy story until it kind of hit home a bit more. But, yeah, no, it is. It's a wonderful thing to be able to do, to be honest, to come on a show like this and actually raise awareness like that, because it's something that is close to my heart. You know, I've had 4 operations on my testicles, so it's something that I wanted to do. I remember because I think I was going to come in the week before and have the examination done, but and I couldn't for one reason or another. And I just said to my manager, I want to do this because it means something to me. My cousin's had testicular cancer as well, so it's something that's in the family and it's something I wanted to do.
If you Movember highlights all sorts of really important things: prostate cancer, testicular cancer, like we were just talking about, mental health and suicide prevention. Also, you are very good about talking about things. You're very open. You're very honest. As Phil said, lots of men aren't.
Struggle.
So what would you say to those men? How can they be a bit more like you in that way?
I think the beautiful thing about this modern society is there is always somebody you can talk to. If you struggle talking to somebody, you know, close to you, you know, there's helplines where you can ring to speak to somebody who's not going to judge you, who doesn't know anything about you, and there's always 24-hour support. There's lots of mental health charities, and Movember are brilliant as well. Like you just said, they do so much for not just mental health now, but obviously, prostate cancer and testicular cancer. But just opening up is it's a brave thing to do, but it's such a beneficial thing to do. I think until you really speak to somebody, you don't know how much weight that lifts off your shoulders. And I think it's an absolute godsend, because I've struggled in the past with different things, whether it's anxieties or feeling low and down, and just speaking to somebody is just, there's not a better, massively, like without doubt, it's unquestionable,
And obviously for Movember, you know, sort of fairly pointless with you because you do it all year round. You've got your moustache on, and you don't actually have to grow a moustache for Movember. No, because of course some people struggle. I think my brother Ben's an example. Like, he's still trying to grow a single hair off. The beauty of Movember is you can donate all year round, and you don't have to grow a moustache. But
something else you're highlighting, there's the documentary on BBC Three, and this is Me, My Brother and Our Balls. This is looking at the unexplored issue of male fertility, because you mentioned your own sort of health problems. You've had these 4 surgeries, and you took the precaution of freezing your sperm so that one day, if there was to be any issues with your fertility, you put that in place.
Yeah, no, I did. I think it's good to be proactive, and I think this documentary will help so many people, so many males, in being a bit more, you know, proactive about your life and your health in general, because it's something that women focus a lot on, is their fertility, but it's very stigmatised, male fertility, and it shouldn't be, because it's a 50-50 issue. You know, it's something that, you know, both a male and both a female have to learn about and have to know about. So it's important that, you know, people, you know, men can be a bit more proactive, and it will save a lot of potential disappointment in the future and a lot of heartache and your own mental struggles, because that's what it can lead on to.
Well, you're a very proactive group of people, because your girlfriend, Jesy, also did her own BBC 3 documentary.
That was amazing,
Yeah,
by
it was
the way.
brilliant, yeah,
It was
fantastic.
so good.
It was just so overwhelmed, and she just broke down on the phone to me, and she's a strong girl now, like, she's extremely strong, and I can't, that's all right.
Oh, I know. Well, you must be so proud of her. And actually, I was going to say that with this, it's our anti-bullying week this week, and we're focusing on that and the impact that this has on not just the person being trolled, being bullied, but also on people who love one, their family, their friends,
I don't know
their
why
boyfriends.
I get emotional every time I speak about it. But...
I know, but I can understand it. I can totally understand it. And Little Mix have this reach. They have, you know, teenagers that follow them, that love them. And I think for people, girls, boys, anyone, to watch that documentary and understand...
Yeah. I've had, like, my school teachers have shown it in their school already, but I think the beauty of that documentary is it doesn't just help people going through that struggle online, it helps the elder generation, the parents, understand, like, the dangers of social media. But sorry, I get emotional, but...
Oh, no, it's OK.
Don't worry. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
It's
You've said it. You've said
totally
it.
understandable.
If you said it by doing that, you've said it. That's the impact that social
it's weird.
media
I struggle like talking.
Yeah.
But I'm all right talking about myself. When I talk about other people, I'm a bit of a mess.
Then it, It's because you love her so much.
But no, she's so brave, so strong. She didn't deserve any of that, but yeah, she's done fantastic.
Well, she's done an amazing job. Thank you very much indeed for coming in today. It's lovely to see you. Thank you. Thank you.